All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Amber Langford. Welcome to Dumbbell Strength. I will be teaching today's class for everyone. What we have going on is we're going to do a 3x3 today. So we have 3 tri-sets, 3 rounds of each. Before we get started, I just want to let everyone know that they're going to need light to moderate weights today. A yoga mat if you have it, because it will be on the ground, your water, and if you have watches, go ahead, press start, and let's start with our warm-up. First thing we're doing is marching. We're doing high knees, knees come up, running arms with this. We're getting our arms moving as well. Just keeping a steady tempo. You can go as fast or as slow as you would like. One more each side, and then we're going into butt kickers. Hips stay nice and flat. We are bringing our heels up and trying to kick our glutes. Waking those hamstrings up. One more each side, and then we're gonna go into some kicks. You're gonna kick one leg straight up, reach forward with that opposite hand, alternating sides. Only kicking as high as you can. We're reaching forward with the opposite hand so we get some rotation in there. One more each side. Good, last one. We're doing wide stance, feet turned out like a sumo stance. We are going to bend at the waist, reach down for the ground. Once we've got that end point, we're going to squat and scoop arms all up the ceiling and back down. Reaching for the floor, squat and scoop up. We're doing 5, that was 2. Reach for the ground, squat and scoop. 3, 2 more. Reach for the ground, squat and scoop. Last one. Good, awesome. So for our first tri-set, I am going to demonstrate exercise number 1. We will perform exercise number 1, then I'll move on and demonstrate exercise number 2. We'll perform it, and then same thing for exercise number 3. For rounds 2 and 3 of this tri-set, we'll just continue and go on. I won't be demonstrating each round. I'm only demonstrating for round 1. So, round 1, exercise 1, we are going to grab a pair of light to moderate weight dumbbells. We are going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart. Arms are going to be up at our shoulders. So we're going to go into a squat, come all the way up to stand, and then press overhead. We're squat, overhead press. Making sure our knees are tracking with our feet in our squat. Back stays flat. We are going to do 15 reps. Ready? Here we go. 15 reps starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squatting down, pressing up. 1, 2, 3. We're only going as deep in the squat as we can. 4, 5, 6. Back stays nice and flat this whole time. Core engaged. Over halfway. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 5. Good job. Go ahead and set these weights down. For this next exercise, exercise number 2, I'm going to grab a little bit heavier weight because what we're going to do is a deadlift, weight skim down the thighs till we reach right underneath those kneecaps. From here, we're going to bend elbows up, squeeze shoulder blades together, come back down, straight into a stand. I'm going to show you the side view. So weights are skimming down those sides, right to our knees, elbows drive up, shoulder blades squeeze, coming to a stand. Back stays nice and flat. Throughout this whole exercise, your weight stays in your heels. We're going to do 15 reps of these as well. All right, you guys ready? Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Deadlift down, row up, coming to a stand. That's 1. And row. 2. Use your glutes to stand you back upright. 3. 4. 5. 6. Good. 7. 8. We're over halfway. Big squeeze at the top. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Good job. Go ahead and set these weights down. The next thing we're going to do, last exercise for this tricep. I'm going back to my original weights, keeping it more on the lighter to moderate weight. What we're going to do is we're going to do some chops. So I like to grip with both hands, and we're going to lean down to the center. I'm going to start on one side, so I'm going to start on my right side. Weight is aimed at my right knee. I'm going to stand up, arms stay straight, diagonal pattern up to the left side overhead, and then you go straight back down. So that chopping motion up and down in that diagonal. We're going to do 10 on one side, shift, and then do 10 on that opposite side. A quick show you from the side view. This is me on my right side, weights at my right knee, crossing up towards the left corner. 10 each way. I'm going to start on that right side first. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and down. 2, 3. Back stays nice and flat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Go ahead and switch sides. Now we're on that left knee and up to the right corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good. Go ahead and shake it out. That was round 1. Go ahead and get a drink of water. We're going to take a little mini rest in between sets. We have 2 more rounds of those 3 exercises, and then we'll move on to the next tricep. Whew. All right. Go ahead, grab your original weights. We're starting with those squat to presses. All right, you guys ready? I know I am. Weights up at your shoulders, starting in 3, 2, 1. 15 of these. Squat down, press up. Push through your heels to stand. Only go as low as you can in your squat. Five more, here we go. 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Good. Set that weight down. Take it out. Get a drink if you need it. We're moving right into those deadlift 2 rows. If you need to on this one, you can feel free just to stay in that bent over position and do just 15 rows if you need to. I like adding the deadlift in there so we have more of a complex movement and we work more muscles. All right, 15 of these. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1. Skimming those weights down to your knee. Elbows drive up, shoulder blade squeeze. 1. Core stays engaged the whole time. Weight stays in your heels. Big shoulder blade squeeze at the top here. 5 more, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Very nice. Same thing, get a drink if you need it. Next exercise we're going to move into is our chops. 10 each direction. All right, are you guys ready? We're going to start with the weight aimed at that right knee, moving in that left diagonal here. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's chop. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one on this side, 10, good. So which side? Now on that left knee and up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Woo! Good job. Way to complete round 2. We have 1 more round of those 3 exercises. And then we will move on to 3 new exercises. Whew. Okay. First exercise we're going right back into is that squat to overhead press. Doing your best to keep the same weight for all of these rounds. If you need to, feel free to reduce weight for this last set. Or if it's been easy, try increasing weight. All right. 15, here we go. Weights up. 3, 2, 1, let's work. Squatting down, pressing up at the top. 1. Five more, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5, nice, good job. Take it out, we're switching weights. We're going back to our deadlift 2 row. All right, last 15 of these ones. All right, keep your core engaged, back flat this whole time. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Bending at the waist, elbows drive up, shoulder blades squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 5 more. 2, 3, almost done. 4, and 5. Good job. Setting those down. Last exercise. We're going back to our chops, starting with that weight angled on our right side, chopping up in that left diagonal. All right, 10 each direction. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's chop up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good, let's switch sides. Other direction, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Woo, good job. Way to finish round 3. Go ahead and get a drink of water. For our next tricep, similar setup, I'm going to demonstrate exercise number 1. We'll perform it, then we'll move on to exercise number 2. Same thing until we've completed round 1. For rounds 2 and 3, I will not be doing the demonstrations again. All right, exercise number 1, we are doing a lateral step squat. We're going to be holding a medium weight as a goblet. Hold. We're going to start with our feet together. We're going to step out to the side so our feet are shoulder width apart. Sinking down to a squat. Back up, feet come together. Alternating sides, so we'll step out other side. Squat and up. We're just going to keep alternating sides. Even weight distributed between your legs. Back stays nice and flat. Weight is in your heels on these squats. We are going to do 10 to each side. I'm going to start stepping to the right first. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Stepping out and squat. Up, other side, and squat. That was 1. Only go as deep as you can in these squats. Don't push into a range that's not comfortable. Knees are tracking with our feet. Back stays nice and flat. That was 3. Here we go. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Almost done. Here we go. Last one each side. 10 and 10. Good job. That was exercise number 1. For exercise number 2, we are doing a plank dumbbell pull through. So for this one, I'm using a little bit of a lighter weight. I'm using about 8 pounds here. So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you from a few different angles. You are going to be in a plank position. You are going to have a dumbbell placed directly behind one of your arms. So mine is right behind my left arm right now. When I'm in my plank position, shoulders stacked over wrist, I'm going to take my right hand, grab that weight, pull to the opposite side, and then repeat going in the other direction. Doing my best to maintain my plank position the whole time and not shift side to side as I'm grabbing. If you need to, feel free to do this from your knees, still keeping that nice flat plank position. Sometimes that can be bothersome on wrist. If you need to, I know some people are a little more comfortable in a fist position. You can also try this at a little bit of an incline on your elbows. It's just harder to grab that weight from your elbows as well. So I recommend on your hands from your feet or on your hands from your knees. We are going to do 10 pull throughs each side. I'm starting on my feet. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Grabbing that dumbbell, pull to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost done. 9, one more each side. 10 and 10. Whew. Good job. Shake it out. We're going to give those wrists a break. We are going to be laying on our back next. I'm using a medium weight for these. We're going to do some chest presses. So I have 2 dumbbells here. We're going to be laying on our back. Feet are flat, back is flat. Arms are pointed straight up to the ceiling. We are going to bend one arm, lightly tap that elbow to the floor, pushing back up, and then switching sides. We're doing an alternating chest press here. Making sure our elbows, when we're coming down, are slightly in front of our shoulders. We're not opening up wider than that shoulder joint. You are going to do 12 to each side. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1. Arms are up, right side. 1, left side. 1, here we go. 2, 3, make sure we're keeping breathing here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost done. 10, 2 more. 11, last one each side. And 12, good job. Go ahead and sit on up. Take your time to stand. We're going back to our squat steps. Get a drink if you need it. That was round 1. 2 more rounds. Oh. For the squat, we're holding it as a goblet. That medium weight here. Feet together to start. I'm stepping to the right first. In 3, 2, 1. Stepping out and squat. Other side. 1. Back stays nice and flat. Knees are tracking with our feet. Only going as deep as we can without any pain. That was 3. We're doing 10 each side. That's 5, halfway. Seven. Keep it going, you're doing great. 8. 2 more each side. Last one. Here we go. Good, that was 10. Go ahead and set that weight down. Get a drink of water if you need it. Next exercise is our plank dumbbell pull-throughs. We are going to do 10 each side. I'm starting with that dumbbell on my right side. Remember, you can do these on your feet or from your knees. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Grab and pull. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, almost done. 9, 9, 10, last one, and 10. Whew. Good job. Take it out. Take a breather, get a drink. Last exercise of this round, we are doing our alternating chest presses. All right, we are doing 12 to each side. Go ahead and grab your weight and lay flat on your back. Arms start up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Make sure your arm is staying straight at the top. 4, 5, 6. Back stays flat on the floor. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one each side, and 12. Good job. Go ahead, set those weights down, and roll on up. Go ahead and get a drink. We have one last round of those 3 exercises. And then after that, we will move on to our final tricep. All right, grab your weight, hold it like a goblet. See if you can go up in weight for this last round. If you can't, that's okay too. Here we go, 10 each direction, starting on the right in 3, 2, 1, stepping out, and squat. Equal weight between those legs. Other side, that's 1. Back stays nice and flat. 2, 3, 4. Make sure your knees are still tracking in line with your feet. 5, 6, over halfway. 7, 3 more each side. 8, 9, 1 more each side. and 10. Good job. Set that weight down. Take it out. Give yourself a breather for a little bit. Next one is our dumbbell plank pull-throughs. I'm going to give you a little plank hack right now if you don't already know this. Your feet, the wider they are in your base, the more stable you are. So you can either make this a little bit easier on your feet by widening your stance, or you can increase the challenge this round by making your feet closer together. You're just a little bit less stable and your core has to work harder. 10 each side. Feel free to do these on your feet or on your knees. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9. The last one. And 10. Good job. Grab your weights for your alternating chest press. All right. I have my weights laying on your back. Arms up. Back stays nice and flat. Starting on the right side. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Last 12. 1. Back stays flat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more each side. Here we go. And 12. Good job. Go ahead and set those weights down. And go ahead and sit on up. Get a drink of water if you need. For this last try set, we will be on the ground for all 3 exercises. All right. So same thing here. I'm going to demonstrate exercise number 1. We'll perform it, and then we'll move our way through until we complete round 1 of our 3 exercises. For this first exercise, we're doing a glute bridge. But if you can, we are going to add some weight to it. So you're going to take 1 dumbbell. Depending on where you're at, this could be heavy or medium weight. Your glutes are pretty strong, so it can usually handle a heavier weight. We're going to lay on our back. This weight is going to be kind of right on our hip bones here. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to lift those toes. Hands are going to stay on this weight just so we can hold it and doesn't roll off. But from here, we're going to glute bridge up to that flat position. Coming down, lightly tapping our glutes to the floor. Right back up. Toes stay lifted this whole time. We are going to do 20 reps. All right. Core stays engaged. Toes up. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. 2. Feel free to do this without weight. 7. Lightly tap. 8. Only going up to that flat tabletop position. Halfway. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 2 more. 19. And 20. Good job. Go ahead and remove the weight. For this next exercise, we're doing a skull crusher. So I am picking a light to medium weight here. We're going to be laying flat on our back. Arms are up, palms are facing each other, hands are pointing straight towards the ceiling. All we're doing here is bending those elbows. Weights go on either side of our head, and then we're straightening our arms back up. We're working those triceps so the weights go in between on either side of the head and straight back up. Make sure you're not letting your arm fall back and move backwards while you're doing this. Your elbow stays in one spot. All we're doing is bending and straightening. Now, if you want to make this harder on yourself, I am going to do this while holding a glute bridge up here. So I'm going to be working my glutes, core, and triceps. We are doing 15 reps. Feel free to keep your back flat on the ground if you want to, but if you want to increase the challenge, you can join me in the glute bridge hold. So if you're joining me in the hold, go ahead and bridge on up. Squeeze those glutes, core engaged. In 3, 2, 1, elbows bend. Here we go. And straighten. 1, hip stays lifted. 2, back can also stay flat on the ground if you need to as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Go ahead and lower and put those weights down. Good job. I'm going to set those weights off to the side. Last exercise is a core exercise. For this exercise, I'm going to be holding a weight. You can also perform this exercise without, but we're going to be laying flat on our back. We're going to hold the weight up straight in the air. I like to hold it on either side of the dumbbell. The weight is held up. You're going to straighten your legs, have them pointing straight to the ceiling. Back stays nice and flat. So you're going to, if you can, lower your legs. You're only lowering as far as you can before your back feels like it has to lift, and then you bring them back up. So we're doing a leg lift, but we're only lowering until that our low back is about to come up. Right before that point, we're going to stop and come back upright. If you need to, you can bend your legs and do the same thing with bent knees. You can also do this without the weight, and you can just hold your hands in the air as well. Choose your variation. I am going to be holding the weight directly upright. I'm going to do my legs nice and straight. We're going to do 10 reps only. Back stays flat the whole time. In 3, 2, 1, lower those legs and up. Give me a big exhale on that way up. That helps get your core engaged. 3, feel free to keep those legs bent if you need to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good job. Go ahead and lower that weight. Get a drink if you need it. That was round 1. We have 2 more rounds, starting with our glute bridges. So grab your weight if you're using weight for this one. Place that weight right on your hip bones. Lift those toes. We are doing 20 reps. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Bridging up, set flat position. And down. 1, 2, 3. You can do this body weight if you need to as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, and 20. Good job. Remove the weight if you're using it. And set that off to the side. Next exercise is our skull crushers. So grab your 2 light to medium weights. Same thing on this one. Back can either stay flat on the ground, arms up, or you can join me in the bridge position. I'm going to start on my back. I'm going to start bridging at about round number 2. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Weights bend towards our head on the opposite side and straight in. 1, 2. If you want to, you can stay in a bridge position. 3. Increase that challenge here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're doing 15, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one. 15. Good job. Go ahead and set those weights off the side. Last exercise is our leg lift. So we're holding that weight straight up to the ceiling, lifting those legs up. They can stay nice and straight, or they can be bent for this whole exercise. 10 reps. Your back stays nice and flat. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Legs lower, back stays flat, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big exhale on the way up. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good job. Go ahead and set that weight off to the side. Get a drink if you need it. We have one last round here. All right, first exercise is our glute bridge. This can be done with our weight on our hip bones, or we can do this without any weight. 20 reps. Here we go. Lift those toes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's bridge up to tabletop, down, and back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, almost done, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. Good job. Take the weight off your hips. Grab your weights for your skull crushers. Last set of 15 of these ones. Same thing here. You can do these with your back flat on the ground, or you can join me in the bridge position. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Bridge up if that's what you're doing. Elbows bend and straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost there. 11. 4 more. 12, 13, 14. Last one. 15. Go ahead and lower and set those weights off to the side. You can actually put them away if you need to. Last thing we're doing is our leg lift. So go ahead and grab your weight. point it straight to the ceiling. Straighten those legs up. Back is flat. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Last exercise. Legs lower. And lift. 1, 2, 3. If this bothers your hips, go ahead and keep those legs bent. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Woo! Good job. Go ahead and set that weight off to the side. I'm going to take the last few minutes here to do a little bit of a cool down. Feel free to stay on. We're going to go a little bit over to the cool down. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring one knee up towards our chest. Opposite leg stays nice and straight on the ground. Pulling that knee towards our chest. Deep breaths here. From this position, you're going to cross that knee over the opposite side. Rotate through that spine. Shoulders stay flat on the ground. Good, and switch sides. Bend that other leg up. Straighten your opposite leg. Pulling that bent knee towards our chest.
Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world.
And cross your leg over.
And tonight,
Shoulders stay flat on the ground.
my bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone, conversations with a stranger I barely know.
Good, go ahead and let that leg go. We are going to turn and roll to our stomach here. Hands underneath our shoulders. We are going to lengthen that spine, trying to straighten our arms up, stretching out that core. If you can't straighten your arms, that's okay. You can rest right on your elbows. We're just elongating that spine, stretching out that core. Good, last one. We are going to push back to our knees. Heels together, knees out. Sinking our glutes to those heels. Walk your hands out into child's pose. 2 deep breaths for me here. Good job. Go ahead and come out of that. All I have for you guys. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you got a good workout in, and we'll see you all next week.